These phones will launch with no Apple Intelligence features at all. Never buy something based on the promise of future software updates.
It's a new button on the right-hand side.
They actually call it camera control. I mean, it's a very, for lack of a better term, it's basically like a touchpad on the side of your phone.
Completely dedicated to camera stuff.
I'm just trying to figure out, kind of similar to the action button, how useful it will actually be.
Wait, did MKBHD just say that? And Mr. Who's the Boss is cracking jokes about the 7 people who own Vision Pro?
Yeah, the reason that Apple's saying they've made the cameras like this to be able to record spatial video that you can watch on Apple Vision Pro. So, big moment for the 7 people who own one of them.
This is not the Apple we know. Apple has been undoing what they were popularly known for. Number 1, these guys were known for innovation. But are they innovating anything today? Someone just slowly whispered their latest groundbreaking innovation, the Apple Vision Pro, in my ears, and I almost cracked my rib. Anyway, we will talk more about the Vision Pro shortly, otherwise it was just a gimmick. Control-C, Control-V hard work from the Meta Quest VR headsets. Number 2, exclusivity. Yes, Apple were historically known for some amazing exclusive features such as AirDrop. Is this the case today? Nah, nothing. Maybe exclusive features in the negative way, which resulted in them getting sanctioned by the EU. Limited and straightforward options? Nope, it is all a mixed bag, just like everyone else. I mean, 4 models of the Apple Pencil, 4 different computer chips. Can someone remind me how many AirPod models we have today? And which one is the best? Anyway, just buy the most expensive option because more money from you is all what Apple is interested. What else can I call this apart from a looming collapse? Apple's unavoidable downfall is not just probable, but already happening. Yes, the $3 trillion tech giant might just be losing its grip, and we're here to uncover how. But don't worry, we'll keep it fun, punchy, and full of facts. So make sure you stick around to the end, especially if you're still clinging to your beloved iPhone. Let's kick things off with the latest iPhone 16 series launch. You'd think by now, Apple would be unveiling something revolutionary, right? Maybe a phone that doubles as a time machine or at least a 120 Hz screen.
What kills me is the 60 Hz screen. It bothers me.
On a device that costs, I don't know, $800. Apple, did you forget we're in 2024? Or were you just too busy naming things like Apple Intelligence to sound smarter than everyone else? We get it, you love fancy words. But if I am to ask, how useful is this new innovative feature, the action button, when the moment you slap on a case, you're just back to having no feature at all? It is only those who are new to Apple who don't understand the Apple game. They take away software features and hardware only to come back 12 months later, reintroducing the same things and call it innovation. If we're being honest, Apple's only innovation over the past 8 years has been what I like to call reduction.
Well, it's reductive.
Apple doesn't innovate by adding things. They innovate by taking things away. Remember when they removed the headphone jack from iPhones? Guess what they innovated next? Yes, AirPods. We now give them $300 for literally doing nothing. Of course, Samsung is also interested in your money, so they copied it. Anyway, we are used to this game of Apple and Samsung pressing Control-C, Control-V against each other. Next, Apple yanked the HDMI ports off MacBook Pros, claiming it didn't fit their streamlined design, only to come back later with the same HDMI port on a $2,000 MacBook that used to cost under $1,400. Their only innovation in this case being the price hike. And now, with nothing new left to add or remove from the iPhone, they've resorted to renaming old features and calling it groundbreaking. Think I'm exaggerating? In 2013, the iPhone 5S had a sleep-wake button that functioned exactly the same as the action button they're selling today. They have now added another camera control button, which is supposed to be revolutionary, but basically just reboots features we've had for years. Mr. Who's the Boss? We Apple fans fully respect your reviews. What do you have to say about this innovative camera control button?
Meh. I just feel like we've seen so many companies do things like this.
And they keep using the word new every 10 seconds. Like they're trying to hypnotize you into forgetting that this stuff has existed for ages.
With the all-new S9, while adding new features, thanks to the powerful new neurals, a brand new feature. New gesture.
Apple has become so tricky at marketing Ice Age technologies that only geniuses like me, and maybe my favorite TikTok influencer, can get along with them.
So, I asked my friend from North Korea how things are over there. He said, I can't complain.
Let's be practical. Apple isn't a tech company. They're a luxury brand. And we know what luxury brands do to their fans. They basically swap out the functional units of the cerebral cortex and replace it with dopamine, turning wise men and women into robots operating on clicks and triggers day and night, in the name of looking spicy, stylish, and informed. Brands like Chanel slap $5,000 price tags on $150 bags, and their fans will still proudly buy the product. However, some intelligent women in New York are sick of this, and they got a new trick.
These women on the Upper East and Upper West Side of Manhattan were going and buying high-end fakes.
What did you say?
If you're not careful, pretty soon you'll be buying the Apple logo and paying add-ons for literally the entire iPhone, basically. You want a screen? $450. Then Tim Cook calls Mr. Jung, the Samsung CEO, for the same product. I know Apple fans hate this very much, but it is what it is. Apple uses Samsung for almost all its internals. Let me give you a pro tip. Every time Tim Cook gets on stage and says, "Now let's talk about the iPhone,"
Now let's talk about iPhone.
just quietly translate that to, "Now let's talk about how we're going to take your money for doing nothing." You want more examples of Apple charging more for doing nothing? I poured 36 hours into crafting this script just for you, so how about a quick like and subscribe? Trust me, it's a win-win. You'll get more epic educational content, and my video will explode, reaching even more awesome fans like yourself. More fans mean more unbiased reviews for everyone. So hit that button and let's keep this thing rolling. Back to our main topic, Apple will never disappoint us in their marketing game. I predict that sooner than later, they will come up with a new color nomenclature series such as Wet Gold, Romantic Silver, Kissed Yellow, Lip Pink. I mean, the sky's not just the limit, but the beginning for Apple. I couldn't laugh any harder when they named the new gold variant Desert Titanium. I think one of the Apple executives could have suggested Swampy Gold. Then Tim Cook was like, hell no, and went on to suggest Sahara Desert being a more popular name among the elite who want to purchase iPhones.
He got lost in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
Seriously?
And let's talk about Apple Intelligence, a promise that all Apple fans are waiting for, which is basically an expensive way of saying ChatGPT in the iPhone. Think about this MKBHD quote.
Never buy something based on the promise of future software updates.
The Nokia CEO put it clear while moaning about their collapse. We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost. Where Apple is at the moment is termed as the success trap. It's like a YouTube channel that already has millions of subscribers. Even when they post something unimpressive or a little update about their personal life, they still get millions of views. Apple is riding on, a thick cushion of diehard fans with insane levels of pain tolerance who will buy anything Apple throws at them with no questions asked. However, 99% of the time, history doesn't lie. What killed Nokia will definitely kill Apple. If the most humble human being on YouTube, Dave2D, could have similar feelings like me, then Apple has few days at the top. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can watch more of our unbiased videos.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.